Hi everyone, this is Pat here from Cork GAA. We're here on week 5 with our National School PE coaching sessions, and today we've worked out a bit of a circuit, fundamental movements, a lot of running and exercises and a bit of fun running along the way. So with us we have Huey, and Huey is going to demonstrate again this week, and we've Ronan on the video who can't show himself. But thanks to the lads for coming in, and we're here in GAA Hall again, which is invaluable to us in the bad weather. It's great to be able to get indoors and do it when we can't get outdoors. I suppose, look, it's important to emphasise that anything that I'm doing here in the hall is done in a kind of a small sitting room area, if you like. You'll have a look at it as we go along, but it can be done in a small, tight area. That's the key thing here, that you can do everything, nice and handy and simple within a small confined area. Okay, so we're going to start, Huey, with the hurley on the floor. This could be a sweep and brush, anything at all, really, a piece of string even on the floor. And what I want you to do, Huey, is just put your feet together, bend your knees and jump over and back. So ready for 30 seconds and go. So it's very simple, like we're just hopping like a bunny over and back. Right, and we're going to be on a timer if we can. We're going to do 30 seconds. Like, but what I want everybody to do at home here maybe is to do this for a minute. 1 minute. So we're going to do the demonstration here on 30 seconds, but we're looking for 1 minute at home. Okay, so here we will move on to the first station. So at the first station we have a chair, and Huey's going to sit down on the chair and join his hands together. And basically he's got to put his bum on the seat every time he sits down. Okay, I want you to get as many in again in a minute as you can. So let's see Huey doing it here now. So Huey's going to do 30 seconds of it for the demonstration. Well done. Barely touching the seat every time. Good job. Alright, so station 2 is up here. And on station 2, we're going to be doing a bit of cycling, but with a difference. We're going to lie down and we're going to use cycle with legs and hands. And again, for 1 minute. Legs and hands. Great workout, good cardio workout. Good job. And thanks, Huey. And we'll move on now to station number 3, which is over here. And station number 3, we're going to do star jumps. Okay, so before we do the star jumps, maybe like just to be properly coordinated, what I might do, Huey, is get you to put your hands on your hips and just do legs only first. So ready? Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Good job. Right? Now we're going to keep our feet together and we're just going to use hands on their own. So ready? No, keep the feet together, that's it. Well done. Okay, so stop now. So hands down now. What I want you to do now, Huey, maybe is to open, extension of hands and extension of legs together. Ready? When I say go, just open and freeze. And then when I say close, close and freeze. So ready? Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Well done. Because what I find with kids in schoolyards, when we go into schoolyards, there are a lot of kids like that are very, very good. But some kids will just maybe have the hands flying, but the legs are hopping like this, and they're not opening and closing, and you're not being coordinated the way we want you to do it. So maybe practice this way first, and then build up to what we want you to do, Huey. So when you're ready, okay, we're going to do 30 seconds here with Huey. Again, 1 minute. 1 minute of this at the station is what we're looking for. Okay, Huey, thank you. And we're on to the last station in the circuit over here, which is the mountain climbers. So, right, now your leg must go up as close as it can up to the back of your wrist. Really up. So right leg to right hand, here onto the last one where we're going to be jumping. Okay, so we're going to start from here, somewhere we're going to jump on here. So, one, maybe come along over this side. Ready, Huey? And go. Big jumps as far as you can go. As far as you can reach. Okay? And then he's going to go back and repeat. You might do it once more, Huey. Okay? And as far as you can go. Using your hands just to really sprint, just take off and get up as high and as far out as you can go. So well done. So that's our circuit. So what we're going to do now maybe, Huey, is, if you don't mind, we get you to go on, maybe do like 10 seconds on each, right? And we'll finish up over here. Do the whole circuit for us, okay? So we'll have a start and a finish time on it. Now, for everybody at home, what I want is I want you to do each activity we just did here for 1 minute. Each activity for 1 minute. Okay? And when it's done, we can come back and start the circuit then in earnest. Right? So, what I'm going to want you to do at home is start off and spend 30 seconds on each one, and when you're finished, take a 2-minute break and repeat 3 times. So we have 3 reps of the circuit that Huey's going to do now for us. So ready, Huey? Go. That's great work. Well done. As quickly as you can between the stations. He's going to move on. It's going to be very tough now. It's not going to be easy. Nobody said it's going to be easy. Final one, down, go. Okay, and drop it. So well done, Huey, that was great. That's the circuit. It's going to take a bit of time. It's going to take a lot of effort to do it, but it's going to be very, very rewarding for you. And you know something? You'll feel great when you're done, and when you're finished, you'll feel great after it. So now we're just going to go over and we're going to get into something that maybe one of your parents or your brother or sister or somebody will need to help you with. Okay? So we're going to use hula hoops because I have them in the van and I'm going to use hula hoops and I have access to them. But this can be done like with maybe small little towels or maybe paper cups or, you know, little markers, even socks, you know, a ball of socks. That you can stand at one ball, reach back for the other, and so on. You'll see what we're going to do. So it's a little bit of fun, it's challenging, it can be timed. Okay, so you can see how fast you do. So you're going to stand into one. Now basically, you can only jump when there's a hoop in front of you. Okay, Huey, so you have to reach back, that's it, and away you go. Right? Excellent. Now, as I say, if you don't have hoops, you can use socks. You can have paper cups or something that you can reach back and just pull it out in front of you and jump onto it and move it on in so. Okay? Well done. Good man, Huey. So, a good thing to do here maybe would be time yourself coming up along. You know, see how quick you can get from A to B. So maybe start at your front door and come in along the hallway and see how far you can go with it and see how long it takes you to do it, and the next time try to do it a little bit quicker. And challenge yourself all the time and try to beat it. This time, right, we're going to use 3 hoops or 3 pairs of socks or 3 paper cups or whatever. You know, it's a good idea if you were doing it out in the yard even, little chalk marks, so you have a little bit of chalk, and when you jump from the spot where you've chalk, that you mark 2 more spots and you jump onto them. And then you mark 1 spot and then you jump onto that. And so on. Okay, so here we show us here again now. So fundamentally now, we have to reach back left and right hand, jump out 1 leg into each, into 1. It's like hopscotch, only right that you have to make the route yourself. So reach back right hand, left hand. And you have to use both hands and both legs, okay? And you cannot come over the hoop at any one time. You have to be in the hoop all the time from start to finish. Okay. That's great. Thanks, Dewey. Now, would this be a great game if you had a brother or sister with you and you were able to start off and race somebody else doing it? You know, or your next door neighbour or somebody that you're in a bubble with, that you could work with them and challenge them, and you could have great fun having races up and down your hallway or up and down your front yard. Okay, another one we're going to have here, again you want somebody to help you with this one, but basically I have a hoop on a piece of string, and I'm going to catch the piece of string here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the hoop very slowly, and Huey's going to jump in and out as the hoop goes forward. Okay, so here we go. See, now walking. You could use this for little games where maybe you're trying to throw the hoop and throw the hoop over the cone. And you hook the cone like that, and you try to bring the cone back like this. And then you could have like 5 or 6 different objects, and you hook them and try to fish them back and into an area and see how long it takes you to do it. All different size objects. I'm only just showing you a cone, but it could be a ball, it can be your teddy bear, it could be anything at all. Okay, so look, we're going to finish off now by doing a bit of ball work. And we're going to use a football, a hurley, and a sitter here. We're going to start off with football. So basically, Huey has a square area marked out, and I have little mats on the floor, but you may have your toys or Lego, or you might have socks or whatever in the area. I'm lucky enough to have the mats, right? It can be anything at all. So Huey, what I want you to do is I want you to play the ball as quickly as you can, stay within the square, and get around the markers in and out using both feet. Okay? Keeping the ball on the floor all the time. Ready? Go. Keep control of the ball. Never leave the ball in the way you're throwing. It's always close. Using both feet. Coordinating both sides. You must be able to use left and right foot with the football. You have to use both feet. It's a great way of training yourself into using both sides, into using both feet. Okay? Well done, do it, you do. So we can up this now again by getting the person that was above, maybe helping you with the string, maybe to come in with you, and see how long it takes me before I can get the ball off of Huey. So now it's going to get a little bit harder because he's going to have to look at the cones, he's going to have to watch the ball, right? He's going to have to watch the square that he's deciding to make sure he doesn't go out, because if he goes out I win, right? And he's going to have to watch me as well, because I'm going to be tracking, I'm going towards the ball, trying to get the ball away from him. So ready, Huey? And away you go. So it's off. I'm not going to put too much pressure on him, but at the same time, I'm going to be there, and if he presents the ball to me at any stage, I'm going to knock it away. I'm happy if he's keeping control, right? But if he presents that ball, I'm going to throw it. How long will that take? That's what you have to do. That's your challenge. Time yourself. So Huey, could we get the hurley so? and do it with the ball, the tennis ball or the slipper, whichever you want. And do the same thing. Good man, thanks you. Very same thing here now, guys. Off you go, right and left, in and out, right, in and out, using both hands, not going over the wrong roads, all around them, use your wrists, that's it. And always keep that ball close. Always keep the ball very close to the hurley. Try not to give it away in the hurley. Okay? Rising hand on top all the time up there, the handle, and he's keeping active, keeping moving. Okay, and hold. And the same rules apply here then. You know, maybe Mam will come in with a sweeping brush, or, you know, Dad will have his hurley outside the shade, he might bring in his hurley, or you don't need a hurley like Mam or Dad doesn't need a hurley like. Maybe look, they'll use something like a clipboard here, you know, to come in and just flick it away. So ready, Yuri? Off we go. Now, again, I'm not going to do it unless he exposes it. Okay, if he flicks it out, I'm going to knock it away. Step it up. No, let me take it. Yes. Let me take it. Okay, so lots of activity, lots of games. I would say the little football game there we played, you know, do it yourself for a minute on, a minute off, take a break, get somebody in to challenge you. You know, same with the hurling, practice the hurling, practice the ball, dribbling that ball, you know, as much as you can in and around the cones and that small tight area. You know, it's as good as taking the ball really for a mile, you know, on a straight line. Keep going, keep twisting, turning, you know, and when you get around the cone, maybe make sure that if Mam or Dad is coming in to challenge you, that the ball isn't presented in front of the person. Maybe you might have to change, you know, your backside and protect the ball, so you're keeping the person that's challenging behind, you know, and not coming around. If they're coming around the side, that you're coming in and you're keeping them away from that ball at all times. Okay, they're the good teaching points. That's what I'd like to see you getting out of it. Look, there's loads of activity, lots of work to do again this week. Hopefully we'll be back in school in a couple of weeks' time. I'm sure you're missing all your friends. Hopefully we'll be back in the GAA clubs very soon. The training will be back for you, and that you'll be able to get back and playing games and playing matches and doing what you love. Okay, for now, for me, Pat Spratt and Colin Crowley, I know, is working on the nursery one today as well. Thank you for watching, enjoy, and we'll see you all again next week.